Hello, hello. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to our Plexus opportunity event. I'm going to give us just a few seconds to wait and see if we have people jumping on to watch. Okay, I see some people coming. It's exciting. All right, I'll give it just a few more seconds. And we're gonna go ahead and get started. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. I know that things are a little bit crazy right now because for so many of us, it is back to school time. So kids are going back to school. We're trying to get back into routines. So we just really, really appreciate you guys taking some time out of your busy schedule to join us and listen to why we love Plexus so much. So let me introduce myself real quick. My name is Rachel Hofseth. I am actually here in the Woodlands, Texas. And joining me is my friend Janelle. She's all the way in California, and my friend Kristen, who actually is just down the street. She's lives in our neighborhood. So it's kind of fun that we all get to come together and just share our passion with you guys. So we are all Emerald Ambassadors with Plexus. And for many of you guys, you probably have no clue what that means, and I will explain that in just a little bit. But I want to share a little bit more with you, my story, why I love Plexus and why I love this business. Kristen is going to share a little bit of her story and get to share the products with you, and then Janelle has something really special for you guys at the end, something that she is so passionate about sharing because of Plexus. And after tonight, we just hope that you guys are going to be able to take that next step with Plexus, whichever way you're going to take it. And another really cool thing is you guys have an opportunity to win a $50 gift card, and Janelle is going to tell you how at the very end. So why do I love Plexus? And it's kind of funny because when I first learned about it, I was very skeptical. I didn't really know anything about network marketing. And when I first started hearing about it, I kind of put my guard up. And I was like, I think I'm going to stay away from that stuff right now. But it was simply because I didn't really know anything about supplements. I didn't know anything about network marketing. And it just kind of seemed a little bit weird, to be honest. But at the same time, I was starting to get really curious, and the friends that were sharing Plexus, actually Kristen is the one that introduced me to Plexus, I trusted them. I trusted them so much, and I was seeing these stories of how people's lives were getting changed, and I was like, I've got to learn more. I have to learn more, because what if this really is everything that they're saying it is to be? And I was tired and exhausted. I'm a mom of 3 girls, and I was just done. I was done, and I needed something to change. So I started asking questions and learning more and decided to jump all in. And so you guys are probably wondering, okay, so if you were skeptical, how did you get here as an Emerald Ambassador? And let me explain that a little bit more. So as an Emerald Ambassador, we are in the top 3 ranks of the company. We're the 3rd highest rank in the company. That means that we get to go to Maui. We actually are going here in less than a month. We get to drive a Plexus Lexus, and we're also making a 6-figure income. Plexus has completely changed our lives and has totally blessed our socks off. So really, how did this happen? If when I signed up, I went from super skeptical, not knowing anything about network marketing, to the top of the company. And it's incredible. And really what happened is when I signed up, I made sure that from my perception of what network marketing was, that I wasn't getting involved in something like that, right? Like we all know that. We all have some sort of thought process of what network marketing is. And I really didn't want to have anything to do with that. But like I said, I was so curious about these products and what they were doing for people. So I made sure that I wasn't getting stuck into something. I knew that I could sign up for the absolute cheapest prices for $34.95. That's crazy. $34.95. I was able to sign up and get wholesale pricing, just like a Costco membership. And I knew that I didn't have to stock inventory. I didn't have any quotas, or I wasn't even required to sell anything. I didn't have to have parties. I wasn't shipping stuff. I felt very comfortable doing that to get the cheapest prices. And I was like, where do I go from here, right? I want these products at the cheapest prices, but I don't want to work a business. I don't want to do that, but I know I can get my products for free. So the beauty in Plexus is that you get to do what you want with this business. And I just wanted to get my products for free. I did not want to grow a team. So again, how did I get here? How did I get to the rank of Emerald? And what I hope that you guys do is, while you're listening to us share about these life-changing products and this life-changing business, you think about who you know that could use this. Because that's what it came down to for me. I was using the products, they were changing my life, and I had to share that. I had to share that with my friends and family and explain to them what these products were doing. I didn't have to sell them anything. I just got to present them with the information, share what it was doing for me and my friends, and just let the products speak for themselves. But then I was like, you know what? Because of the way that this business is set up, I need people to help me spread the word. And so I was able to have my friends help me share with their friends, and then they would share with their friends. And it just grew into this beautiful thing, because the way that Plexus works, we are a network marketing company that does things the way that they should be done, could be done, but rarely are. Our compensation plan is extremely generous. You are definitely going to have to look into that with your friend, even though you're probably going, wait a minute, I didn't join this call to learn about the business. I wanted to learn about the products. And that is beautiful. That is perfect. Learn about the products. Learn about this business, because that's the other thing. For as many people that are laying in bed worried about their health every night, there are just as many people that are laying in bed at night worrying about their finances, learning about how they're going to pay their bills and how they are going to put their kids through college and how they're going to save for retirement. And Plexus is providing financial freedom to so many people. And it's because of these products, and it's because of the passion behind these ambassadors. And you just really, you owe it to yourself to definitely look into this, because like I said, it is incredible. It's amazing. It's taking somebody that was super skeptical, that never ever thought that I would do anything with this business, and has just completely changed everything for us. So when I started, I made sure, I was like, you know what? I have to at least try. I have to at least learn about what this is that I've been, that's been placed in my lap, because for $34.95, I did buy a business, whether I wanted to work it or not. I didn't have to. That was the beauty of it. But I could not keep these products to myself, and I couldn't help but keep this business, you know, from sharing this business with my friends and family, because I saw what it was providing people. And it's blessed our socks off. So get back with the person that has invited you. Ask them to see the income disclosure, and think about, you know, what could an extra $400 a month do for you? That was my very first paycheck, and that was without ever growing a team. That was just me sharing these products with my friends and family. And now I get to go to Maui for the first time in less than a month, and it's incredible. But we wouldn't have this business if we didn't have the amazing products that we have. But you guys are going to have to forgive us for this evening. Right now, we're actually going to skip over the products. I'm going to go straight over to Janelle and let her share her part, because we're having a little bit of technical difficulties. We're going to see if we can get Kristen back on. If Kristen isn't able to join us, we are going to share the products with you and tell you why they are so amazing. But let me go ahead and pass it over to Janelle, and she can share with you just the exciting things that she has to share with you.
Hey everyone, you hear me good? You hear me okay, Rachel? Okay, Awesome. So my name is Janelle Essling. I'm an Emerald Ambassador, like Rachel said. I want to share a little bit about my story, and then I'll dive right into some of my very favorite things about Plexus. I started Plexus 3.5 years ago, and I basically watched one of my friends lose some baby weight really quickly. And I stalked her Facebook for a little bit and finally decided that I had to try these Plexus products because I'd never know if they would work for me if I didn't try it. So I signed up as an ambassador just to get the discount. I was not interested in the business. I was a very happy special ed teacher. And although I started the products solely to lose some weight, really we had some other things going on. As I mentioned, I was a teacher. My husband's a pastor. He was in seminary at the time. And so we are passionate people that love people, but we were also very, very broke. We were struggling with student debt. We were struggling to make ends meet. And so when my sponsor said, hey, why don't you just try to make enough money to cover the cost of your products? That really spoke to me because honestly, we couldn't afford the products, and I knew that I needed to be on them for more than just a month to really give it a fair shot. So I simply reached out to people that I knew needed better health. My mom has diabetes. My dad wanted to lose weight for my sister's wedding. And so they were my very first customers, like 20 minutes after I got my website. And so then I started sharing on social media, and people immediately became my customers and joined my team. And so it really showed me that there was something here with Plexus. And so honestly, I wasn't planning on it, but I dove all into the business and I dove all into the products. The products completely changed my life. I was dealing with a lot of chronic pain issues, seasonal, issues with sneezing, itchy eyes, itchy nose. I had daily nausea, consistent vomiting, and I was trying to lose weight, and Plexus helped with all of that. And so people just came to my team and came as customers because I was so excited about what I was experiencing. And so I was overjoyed at what was happening with my health. So I started really looking into the business, and as I was learning about the business, I found that people were making a lot of money doing this, which I was not interested at all. But I told my husband that, if this is a real deal and if we make money like we could make money, let's do something big. And the dream in my heart was to open up a home for kids that were in the sex trade. We have friends that were in Thailand, and they had started a ministry and had a home for little girls, and I wanted us to be able to provide that. And so that was a dream that was in my heart as a brand new ambassador. And about 7 months later, you guys, that dream started unfolding, and I invited other Plexus ambassadors to join me with that. And within a few short months, we were able to raise enough money to open up a brand new home. Our home is the Plexus Gems Thrive Rescue Home, and it's specifically for little boys, which is significant because there aren't many opportunities for boys to be rescued in Thailand. And in the homes, there's now another Plexus home, and I just got word from another Plexus ambassador they want to open another home. So 4 homes, you guys, this is insane. The youngest has been rescued is 2 years old. And my daughter is 2 years old. And when I look at her and I think of the little girl that was rescued, I can't imagine the horrors that she's been through. I mean, she's literally had parts of her body reconstructed because of the type of abuse that she's endured. But because of generous Plexus ambassadors, she is thriving. She has a new hope and a new future, and she is safe, and will get to be in a safe place for the rest of her life thanks to Plexus. So that is my absolute #1 favorite thing about Plexus, is that it has allowed me and so many other ambassadors to give back in a huge way. I know Rachel can attest to this, that our Plexus community is phenomenal. It is an encouraging community, and honestly, it's so much fun. I'm someone that had plenty of friends I would consider before Plexus, but Plexus has blessed me with so many friends that are like-minded because Plexus is all about helping people. And I've made the best friends, and we get to travel all the time. So let me share a couple of cool things, fun facts about Plexus. So With Plexus, I think I've been on 8 or 9 trips, and Rachel, Kristen, and I are getting ready to go to Maui in a few weeks. I mean, how awesome is that to get to have fun with your friends and travel? We're going to Orlando in a couple months. Again, it'll be my second time going to Orlando, going to Disney World with Plexus, Dallas, DC, Vegas. I mean, you name it, we've been there, all thanks to Plexus and gifting us these free trips. Some other fun and cool things that Plexus does, even though they don't need to because they pay very generously, they give us the opportunity to earn some incentives simply for doing what we were going to do anyway. So a while back, we had the opportunity to earn an iPad, and that is huge. I earned this iPad here. A few months ago, ambassadors had the opportunity to earn a smartwatch. This month, ambassadors have the opportunity to earn some extra bonus money. I mean, so fun. I've been working since I was 16 years old, and I've never, ever had a company allow me to get recognition and make work fun like it is with Plexus. And then last cool thing, I mean, how fun is it to drive a Lexus? So here's the cool emblem that we get to have on the back of our Plexus Lexus. Like I said, I was a teacher, my husband's a pastor, and we could have never had a Lexus. So Plexus has been such a huge blessing for us in so many ways. So with that, I'm going to turn it back to Rachel, and it looks like Kristen may not be on, but we'll help cover the products for the rest of the meeting.
Hey!
Hello.
So guess what? This is the fun of living close to your Plexus upline. This is Kristen. Her internet went all wonky, and so I was like, Kristen, come over here, let's do it while we're here. So she's here with us, and I'm gonna let her take it away.
Hello. So yes, so I took pictures of my notes before I left like a crazy person, and but so here we go. So I'm Kristen McNeil, like they said, and I'm an MD. Yes, I graduated from Baylor College of Medicine in 2005, which, wow, that's a long time ago. And so I was doing residency. I did a year of pediatrics. I was going to be a pediatrician, I thought. And then I fell in love with anesthesia. So I actually did about 2.5 years of the 4-year program, 3.5 years. I was about 12 months shy of finishing anesthesia. And we had our first baby, my husband and I. And so I quit as soon as he could pay my school loans, medical school loans. And I have been a stay-at-home mom, now working at home mom ever since. We also foster and have a little baby girl. We have 3 kids of our biologically, and we're fixing to adopt our baby that we have had since birth. She's 5 months today. So anyway, I joined Plexus in November of 2013. So it's been almost 4 years, and really to lose weight. I did find though that which I had success pretty quickly, but I also found that I had increased or sustained energy. I felt like less of a crazy mom. I mean, I still definitely have moments where I'm like psycho mom, but I feel like I have more control of myself, and that those occur less. I also have found that I've had better control of my ulcerative colitis symptoms. And so it was easy to share with my friends. It was pretty natural, and kind of had a natural, just slow growth of a team. And then it made sense to pursue it as a business, really to pay for my products. And then it snowballed from there. I went Emerald a year ago, April. So been to Hawaii once last year. We're going back now with Rachel this time too. So good times. Anywho, so I did feel with my medical background, I had to be very confident that what I was going to be offering and sharing with people, that I could be confident that it was safe. I felt like that most of my friends obviously knew that I was an MD, and so I felt like that carried some weight, that they might trust me potentially, when maybe they should. I'm just kidding, not that they shouldn't, but maybe they would trust me and expect me to have kind of done the research. So I felt obligated to do so. I also felt like it kind of held me to a higher standard. And so I did. I researched the ingredients. I talked to a friend who's a pharmacist and talked with her about it. She ultimately was a customer, actually. And when I was confident that it wouldn't harm people, and I thought, oh, maybe there's a bonus that will actually help people. And so I felt good that I could share it with folks. In terms of traditional, because I'm an MD, what they call traditional medicine, right, versus alternative, which is where like supplements and all those things fall. I think there's some weird names for them, but makes sense. And I do believe there is a place for traditional medicine. Like an insulin-dependent diabetic, a type 1 diabetic will die without insulin. Like they need insulin, they need medicine. You know, when you have certain infections, like you're not going to get better always on your own. You're going to need some kind of viral or an antibiotic or something to treat those. And often with high blood pressure and all that, you still do need medicines to help control it, at least initially. But I have found that with supplements, and I do believe this, that you can, the right kind of supplements can actually help reduce or eliminate the need for those medications. And they also can help your body respond better to those medications when you have your body in better kind of health. And so here came Plexus. It's a health and wellness company. There are so many testimonials. The ingredients are vitamins, minerals, and natural plant-based, which is good. You can get behind that. All the products are GMO-free, heavy metal-free, pesticide-free, and gluten-free. And it addresses so many things. You know, people have lots of problems. You can think about your struggles. The American health is just tanking, frankly. And so we have a product and products that really address some of the main problems with the Americans' health. Our first thing that I'm going to talk about, which you've probably heard about a lot, is the Slim, otherwise known as our pink drink. This is the one you've probably heard of. So here it is in our beautiful new packaging. This is one of the packets that you get in a pack of 30 in this little envelope. It's our cornerstone product. It's connected to pretty much almost every testimonial that we run into. And some people would say, well, how is that possible? How can one little pink drink address so many different, seemingly random disease processes or ailments? And that's because there are 3 main root causes of disease. There's inflammation, there is poor blood sugar instability, and there is poor gut health. And our pink drink, along with other products, address different ones of those or all of those. It's a natural anti-inflammatory, natural antioxidant, has ingredients. It's plant and vitamin based. It's a tool for those that have sugar cravings. So this is something that I noticed, like you can eat and gain weight through the Slim, not gonna lie. Like you can choose to ignore the way it makes you feel, but it does help with sugar cravings, and it helps you make better food choices if you'll help listen to your body. Like your cravings truly change. It also, the ingredients help balance cholesterol, lipid levels, blood pressure, blood sugar. And as a result, this leads to more energy, or feels like sustained energy. You sleep better. It's linked to mood, helps take the stress off your body. So it's a dream, and it's newly reformed. It's called Slim because it balances your body, right? And so most people, because most Americans are overweight, tend to lose weight because it helps bring you to your ideal body weight as you balance your body. But there are actually people who gain weight. Those who need to gain weight have gained weight. And those who don't need to are already at their ideal body weight will just stay the same. This new Slim was recently remarketed, and it's the same good stuff plus this extra prebiotics that actually has been shown to increase Akkermansia, butchering the name of that, up to 250 times. That's a microbe that the presence of that microbe actually strengthens your gut wall, intestinal barrier, and it's inversely correlated with weight increase. So meaning as it goes up, you lose weight because your metabolism, as it goes up, inflammation goes down, reactions, and as it goes up, you're less resistant to insulin. So really awesome. Has a great taste. Just pour it in water, shake it up, done. You can take 1 to 2 a day. The packages do say that it can contain up to 2% because that's required by the FDA because there is a natural caffeine source, but all of the studies have shown that there's actually no caffeine found, and the actual product. So there you have that. The next start is our gut health stuff. So we have BioCleanse, ProBio, and then Vital Biome, which I'll kind of talk about in a minute. But the gut is a big deal, right? It's like your second brain. It's where like 70 to 80% of your immune system resides there. It's kind of like one of the places where everything enters your body, if that makes sense. It's where your nutrients are absorbed. So if it's out of whack, you're in a bind. ProBio, this is one of the favorites. They kind of all look the same, I feel like now, because it's the same packaging, but these are a big deal. You probably heard about them on shows and magazines. Like probiotics are actually gaining credibility among physicians, among the general public, and that's because they are needed and necessary. A probiotic is like good bacteria. Your gut is full of good and bad stuff. the bad stuff gets out of whack, right? You want the good stuff to be where it needs to be. But why? You can buy these anywhere. You can buy them that are refrigerated. You can buy all kinds of stuff. But so the question is, well, why is this one better? Why do I believe that this one right here is the one you need to have? Well, it's because it has the flora that it has is great. It also has enzymes, though, like antifungals, things that help break down this debris. Just a lot of enzymes that help break down stuff and help get it ready to be released out the other end. Probiotics and gut health are linked to brain fog, mood disorders, skin disorders, fatigue. You can just, lots of stuff. Autoimmune disorders. So it really is important to get it under control. BioCleanse is kind of its companion. You want one without the other because this may break down all your stuff. This helps you get it out. Most people are not regular. And so this is a gentle cleanse. As someone who suffers from ulcerative colitis, I don't need a lot of help going to the restroom, if you know what I mean. And this is something that I can tolerate. So it's not something that you should be scared of by the name. It's the companion to Probio because you want your bowels to be moving regularly and get all that junk out. It's uses oxygenated magnesium and it helps move that stuff out, and it helps promote an alkaline environment, which is good for us because it's bad for bad guys. So anywho, so these three together are the Slim and Probiotic and BioCleanse are considered the triplex. This is our most popular combination. And the reason in it is because together they really address those three main causes of disease that I talked about: inflammation, poor gut health, and instability in blood sugars. This new product that we got released at convention this year, so it's only been the summer really, is called Vital Biome. It also has 8 different diverse strains of probiotics. And it has those ingredients are clinically demonstrated ingredients that can improve your health and your mood. Mamas, get this for real. It'll just decrease your feelings of stress and anxiety. Who doesn't want that? Nobody. So it's good stuff right here. It's something you would take alongside Probio. It does not replace the probiotic, Probio 5. It just is kind of a kind of specially tweaked version to help with mood and stuff. So then we have X Factor. Got my assistant over here handing me our things. X Factor and X Factor Plus. I don't have the old bottle. It's kind of green. But so X Factor, this is our multivitamin. And you're like, I take multivitamin. I know all this, blah, blah. Well, so again, I'm going to tell you why ours is the best because I believe that. This one's so great because it allows them to be bioavailable, kind of the forms they're in, even for those with that MTFHR gene, whatever, who need them in a specific way, methylated, non-methylated, that matters. It's highly absorbable, whatever. So they contain aloe, which helps you absorb up to 300% more. So that's pretty awesome in a vitamin. They also contain New Zealand black currant, which is a super berry. It's a powerful antioxidant. The Plus, which is the new one, was released at convention. It also contains a full B vitamin complex, which is awesome. It contains 100% of 19 essential vitamins and minerals, plus trace minerals. And it also has a proprietary gut protecting blend. So proprietary meaning that we are the only ones that have it. And the great thing about these is folks see real results. On a side note, I need to talk to you about yellow pee real quick because this is a pet peeve of mine. Even because your pee is bright yellow, it doesn't mean that you're not absorbing it. In fact, that means that your body is, it's a result of one of the B complex vitamins that you just have more than you need. So you pee out the excess B vitamin. So it's actually not a bad thing. The way you know that you're getting benefits from this is you'll have real external results. Hair, energy, nails. So don't look at your pee, look at how you're feeling and what you're looking like. All right, the next thing, so I can get my notes to go again, there's a few other products we're going to touch on. Mega X.
Ooh, I got that.
We had that. Anyway, so Mega X is our Omega. Oh, I have it right here. Look at that. Bonus. Oh, she has a new bottle, Fancy Pants. I obviously haven't ordered in a while. So Omegas, this is the only Omega that is both plant-based and it's a complete set, 3, 6, 9, 5, and 7. The great thing about being plant-based is that there's no fishy, burpy taste. So bonus. And Omegas, are good for your brain, immune system, aid in relaxation. Awesome to take alongside Probio at night, sleep like a baby. We also have other things. We have our children's vitamin. Oh, a new one. God, I'm serious. Like, it's insanity. So here you go. The old and the new bottle. They're exact same. Our kids really like them. And it contains the newsly and blackcurrant too. So it's a great little multivitamin for your kids, chewable. We have our body cream. This, it matters what you put on your skin, right? Because your skin is like besides your digestive tract and your respiratory, that's how things get into your body. It's a huge organ, so it matters what you put onto it. This body cream contains activated charcoal, hence its gray color, and it's spirulina algae. I mean, we use it on bug bites. I use it on sunburns. I use it as a facial moisturizer. It is my moisturizer. Honestly, there's this little tip about using it with your hair. It's pretty awesome. Talk to somebody about that. We have Edge. This, my husband Jason cracks me up, but he first started taking this when it came out, and he did this whole video where he felt like he needed our president and CEO, Tarl and Alec, to issue him an apology because he felt like he had so much energy. He was running around the house, mowing the lawn, doing all this stuff. So it's a great natural-based thing that is a clean source of caffeine. You won't get jittery and all that stuff. It's cheaper than an energy drink. Bueno stuff. You teachers out there, this is what you need. Ooh, okay. Or your moms too. The other ones, there's some weight loss supplements. This is really brief. We have Boost, Accelerator, and Block. Block, good one. You can block up to 48% of your starch and sugars. It's non-caffeinated. Boost and Accelerator do have natural sources of caffeine. So these ones, if you're sensitive to caffeine, if you have art issues, you do need to take some caution with those. But they have natural fat burners and mood enhancers, and like I said, some natural caffeine to help accelerate and supplement your weight loss. And I believe the only couple things I have left is P96, baby. It's our protein drink, chocolate and vanilla. 21 vitamins and minerals, sweetened with stevia. It's good for you. Low calories, tastes good. And then we also have a pain line. We have an ease cream. You just use topically. These are also natural plant-based products, right? We put it on bug bites sometimes, but it feels really great. My daughter, well, she thinks it smells good too. She's like, "Ooh, I like the way they take me that peppermint stuff." And then Ease capsules are kind of a natural anti-inflammatory. They have the New Zealand green lipid muscle, and I have it somewhere, but looks like all the other bottles. There you go. Oh, this is probably an old bottle too. Rachel probably has a new one. And then there is the Plexus nerve that can help reduce nerve discomfort, like numbness, tingling, that kind of thing. So, and really the only thing to mention left is our breast check kit for, the doctors. This is actually our first product. This is what Plexus was initially, and they expanded out to other health and wellness. And it just, I'm not going to do a demonstration here because that's inappropriate, and we'll get this video flagged in no time. But you just can put it up against your breast, and it helps magnify your fingertips. So it's just a really great tool for those monthly checks. So yeah, there you have it. The other takeaway that Plexus really stands behind their products. And they can be confident because of all the lives that are changed, but they're also confident enough in their products that they offer you a 60-day money-back guarantee. So no questions asked. And so that's really something really awesome. So anywho, I love our company.
Yes.
Take it back to Rachel.
Alrighty. So real quick, I know you guys have been amazing sticking with us through all of our technical difficulties. And I know Janelle touched on this just a little bit, but how cool is it that we get to do this with our friends? And I remember, I'm just going to say this before I hand it over to Janelle. I remember when I first signed up and Kristen came over and sat on my couch, and she was telling me, she's like, "We can go on vacations together." And I legit laughed because I didn't believe that to be true. I had put, multi-level marketing and people in these type of companies kind of in a box. And I was like, I will never be that kind of person. I don't have it in me. I just had really low self-confidence that I would ever be able to achieve something like this. And it's because of the products that we have gotten to where we are, and we love it. That's why we love to share. It's so much more fun doing this with friends, and we have been on a ton of vacations together now. We have
2 in the next 2 months.
It's crazy. It's crazy. We have an absolute blast doing this together. It's better with your friends. So
better together.
Yes. So all right, I'm going to pass it over to Janelle. She's going to close this out, and that's all I have.
for popping on tonight. Thanks for hanging with us with some technical issues. I love that Kristen literally went down the street to Rachel's house. That's awesome. You guys, you are on this call because someone loves you very much. When someone invites you to something like this, it's because they see something in you. Maybe they know about health issues that you're struggling with, and they care about you. They care enough to ask you to pop on. Maybe they see that you have the potential to be in NAUI with the rest of us, and they, maybe were scared that they might get rejected or that you might say no, but they stepped out of their comfort zone because they care about you. So you are very special to whoever reached out to you to invite you on this call. So thank you for popping on, and thank that person for taking that step of faith out and inviting you. Now, I know that a lot of you are excited about the possibility of winning a $50 gift card to Target. Hello, back to school shopping. I mean, everybody needs Target right now. So in order to be entered, all you need to do is to message the person that invited you to this call and tell them your very favorite part of the call. Maybe it was the products, maybe it was the home in Thailand, maybe it was the business opportunity. Whatever was your favorite part, message them, and that will get you entered into the drawing. So again, thanks so much for popping on tonight. We really appreciate it. Have an awesome night. Bye.
Bye.